Listen carefully, child of light. I, Archangel Michael, speak to you now with urgency that cannot be ignored. The heavens have observed your path, and the shadows that lurk around your affairs have been revealed. You are being watched, every hour, every minute, every second of your life. Those who seek to manipulate your destiny, to claim what is divinely yours, have set their eyes upon you. They watch your documents, your agreements, your legal matters. They observe your steps, patiently, silently, calculating each move, waiting for the moment they can exploit your unawareness. Do not misunderstand this message as fear-mongering. This is a divine revelation, a warning from the realms of justice and light. There are forces, both human and unseen, that have access to your affairs. They have infiltrated the channels you trust. They study your movements, your correspondences, and every signature you place. What you consider private has been catalogued, analyzed, and is being monitored. They are methodical, and they are patient. But now, the veil has been lifted. You must awaken. I see your confusion, your doubt. Perhaps you have felt it, a subtle weight, a sense that someone is watching, that your privacy is violated, that unseen eyes track your every legal decision. This is not imagination. This is reality. Those who aim to manipulate you rely on secrecy, and secrecy gives them power. But knowledge strips them of this power. Awareness is your shield. Action is your sword. There is no room for hesitation. Those who watch you will not wait forever. Every delay, every moment of ignorance, strengthens the hands that wish to claim control over your life and your rights. They thrive on inaction, on distraction, on the illusion that all is safe. I warn you now, your vigilance must rise to match their scrutiny. Your awareness must pierce the shadows where they hide. Do not panic, child. Panic feeds them. Fear clouds judgment and blinds the mind. Act with clarity, with strength, and with purpose. Begin to take stock of your affairs. Where are your documents stored? Who has access? Who might intercept, copy, or alter what is yours? Ask these questions without delay, for they are the first steps in reclaiming control. Your legal matters, your records, your personal agreements, these are not mere papers. They are extensions of your sovereignty, your legacy, your very being. And now, they are under observation. Every signature you have placed, every contract you have entered, every communication you have sent, all of these are scrutinized by eyes that seek advantage. You may not see them, but they are there. They move through the channels of bureaucracy, of legal loopholes, of hidden structures. And yet, their power is not absolute. I, Archangel Michael, stand as your sword and shield. I reveal what is unseen. I expose the manipulations that have been hidden in plain sight. You are called to vigilance. You are called to action. The moment you recognize the threat, you step into your power. Awareness brings protection, and protection brings strength. Hear this. Do not ignore this warning. The watchers are relentless. They have studied your habits, your routines, your timing. But the divine sees all. Heaven is aware, and divine intervention moves for those who act with knowledge and courage. You are not alone. You are surrounded by forces of justice and light that will protect and guide you if you step into awareness and take the necessary steps to safeguard yourself. So now, child of light, awaken. Begin your vigilance. Observe where your documents lie, trace who has access, record every interaction. No detail is too small, no moment too trivial. The watchers are patient, but patience has limits. Awareness must be your priority. Action must be your path. The time has come. The alarm has sounded. The vigil begins now. You are being watched, but you are also being empowered. Rise. Protect. Reclaim. The path of clarity and divine protection unfolds before you. Do not delay. Hear me now, child of light, for the truth I reveal is urgent, and it must pierce the veil of complacency that surrounds you. Those who watch you are not idle. They are not casual observers. They are patient, cunning, and relentless. They study every move you make, every decision you take, every document you touch. Your affairs have become a theater of surveillance, a stage upon which hidden hands manipulate, observe, and exploit every action. These watchers are experts in subtlety. They do not act openly. They weave webs of observation that are invisible to ordinary sight. They know the power of knowledge, and they wield it with precision. They have your documents. They read them, dissect them, analyze them. Every clause you have signed, every word you have committed, every agreement you have entered, they catalog it, storing it for a moment when it may serve their purposes. This is not conjecture. It is reality. You may have felt it, that sense of unease, that subtle shadow following your legal steps. You may have wondered why delays occur, why information is missing, why sudden demands appear that seem unprovoked. These are not coincidences. These are actions by those who have studied your patterns, who have identified your vulnerabilities, and who exploit every lapse, every distraction, every moment of unawareness. Your legal documents, your agreements, your records, these are the battleground. They are more than paper. They are extensions of your sovereignty, your legacy, your rights. And now, they are observed. Every email, every letter, every official filing you have made has been scrutinized. Every signature has been catalogued. Every clause has been examined for weaknesses, for opportunities to twist, to manipulate, to gain advantage over you. These watchers are not merely human. They operate through systems and structures designed to conceal their actions. They know how to move behind walls of legality. They know how to exploit loopholes, gaps, and technicalities. They anticipate your moves and plan their strategies with patience. They are quiet, precise, invisible, but their influence is real. They seek to turn the legal structures meant to protect you into instruments of control. Do not underestimate their cunning. They wait for errors, for lapses in attention. They thrive on moments of distraction, on the chaos of uncertainty, on the emotional turbulence that fear creates. They rely on ignorance, because ignorance blinds and empowers them. But awareness is their greatest enemy. Knowledge is your sword. Observation is your shield. I, Archangel Michael, reveal to you the mechanisms of their watchfulness so that you may act. You must understand fully what you face. These watchers analyze, they record, they anticipate. They exploit every delay, every misstep, every unguarded moment. And yet, they are limited by truth and by divine law. They cannot act where divine authority prevails, where awareness and vigilance are present. Their power lies only in secrecy, in deception, in unawareness. Your task, child of light, is to illuminate. Shine the light of knowledge into every corner where manipulation might hide. Trace your documents. Verify every signature. Confirm every agreement. Know where your papers are, who holds them, and who can influence them. Guard your communications. Watch for inconsistencies. Leave no opening for them to exploit. Understand this. They are calculating, but they are not omnipotent. Their actions are deliberate, but they are bounded by the limits of deception. The moment you recognize their strategies, the moment you act with clarity, you break the chains they have attempted to place upon you. Every step you take in awareness diminishes their power. Every measure of protection you implement restores your sovereignty. The watchers seek to create fear, confusion, and uncertainty. They rely on the illusion of control. They aim to destabilize, to provoke mistakes, to manipulate outcomes that serve them and not you. They may even appear as trusted advisors, as friendly guides, as harmless intermediaries, but their intentions are shadowed. Their goal is control. Their tools are observation, exploitation, and manipulation. But you are not powerless. You are a being of light, and divine forces stand with you. The watchers may observe, but they cannot withstand the combination of awareness, vigilance, and divine protection. I, Michael, stand as your sword. I sever deception. I expose hidden agendas. I cut through manipulation. Yet my power flows into you only as you act, as you take control, as you defend what is rightfully yours. Now is the time to prepare. Document every interaction. Keep copies of every communication. Verify the legitimacy of every signature. Track every movement of your documents. Question every irregularity. Do not trust casually, for trust is the doorway that deception exploits. Be methodical, be precise, be unwavering. The watchers are patient, but their patience is not infinite. They rely on your distraction, your divided attention, your assumption that all is safe. Remove those assumptions. Replace them with vigilance, with clarity, with the armor of awareness. You are no longer merely observed, you are now awake. And awareness transforms fear into strength, weakness into power, vulnerability into protection. Take this knowledge as both warning and empowerment. Understand the threat, recognize its subtlety, and act decisively. The watchers cannot prevail where light moves with purpose. They cannot act when awareness illuminates every hidden corner. Their calculations fail before clarity. Their patience falters before vigilance. Rise now, child of light. Observe, protect, secure, verify. Your documents, your agreements, your rights, they are yours. Claim them. Guard them. Reclaim control. The watchers may see, but you now see more. Their strategies may unfold, but your preparation will dismantle them. Awareness is your sword. Knowledge is your shield. You are no longer passive. You are awakened. You are protected. You are empowered. And in this awareness, the watcher's power diminishes. Their patience ends. Their influence fails. The battle is joined, but the light stands eternal. Listen carefully, child of light, for the time has come to arm yourself not with fear, but with divine protection. You have been warned of the watchers, of their scrutiny, of their attempts to manipulate and control. But know this, you are not powerless. You are surrounded by forces of heaven, by angels of protection, by the eternal presence of divine justice. I, Archangel Michael, stand beside you with my sword and shield, ready to guide, to defend, and to illuminate the path to safety. The first shield you must raise is awareness. Knowledge is the cornerstone of protection. You cannot guard what you do not see. Take stock of every document, every agreement, every signature. Know where your papers are stored, who holds access, who has oversight. Catalog each interaction. Keep meticulous records. Awareness alone weakens the hands of those who seek to deceive. When you see clearly, their strategies fail. Their manipulations collapse in the presence of your vigilance. Next, invoke the power of the divine. Call upon the Creator, the Almighty, the forces of truth and justice. Ask for clarity, discernment, and revelation. Angels respond to the call of the vigilant heart. Prayer is not passive. It is armor. It is a sword. It is the shield that creates a protective barrier around your life, your documents, your legal standing. Speak with intention. Ask that all hidden manipulations be revealed. Ask that any interference be neutralized. Do not doubt that your words carry power. Physical measures are essential. Secure your documents in safe, controlled spaces. Protect digital files with encryption, passwords, and verified access. Limit who can touch, view, or send information on your behalf. Every safeguard you implement creates a fortress of protection. Consider redundancy, backups, copies, and secure records. Those who monitor wait for weakness, for oversight. Remove all openings, and their advantage fades. Guard your communications. Emails, calls, messages, and digital exchanges are all vulnerable to observation. Use verified, secure channels. Verify every identity before trusting. Question sudden requests, unusual instructions, or last-minute changes. Trust must be earned, not assumed. When you act with caution, you deny the watchers the leverage they seek. Emotional clarity is vital. The watchers feed on fear, on confusion, on panic. Do not allow your emotions to cloud judgment. Fear is a tool they wield, but clarity is your sword against it. Act from calm, deliberate awareness, not reactive chaos. Every measured step strengthens your shield, every rushed decision weakens it. Maintain composure, and the light of divine protection becomes unbreakable around you. Understand the power of boundaries. Those who monitor you will test limits, probing for weakness. Do not allow casual access to information. Set clear limits. Establish protocols. Question motives. This is not paranoia. This is protection. Boundaries are the walls of your fortress. Respect them, enforce them, and you render their attempts ineffective. Invoke spiritual guardianship continuously. Ask that angels watch over your home, your offices, your storage spaces. Call upon Michael, the archangel of protection, to stand as your sentinel. Visualize a shield of light surrounding every document, every file, every piece of correspondence. Imagine an impenetrable sphere of protection, a barrier that no human or unseen force can penetrate. This visualization aligns your spiritual will with divine action, creating an invisible defense that fortifies your physical efforts. Record every step. Documentation is both sword and shield. Keep logs of interactions, copies of communications, receipts, confirmations. These are tangible shields. They prove your diligence, your awareness, your accountability. When questions arise, these records serve as fortifications, evidence that nothing is left vulnerable, nothing is uncontrolled. Finally, understand that divine protection is strengthened by action. Vigilance is not passive. Shielding is not waiting. Protection is movement, awareness, and enforcement. Implement these measures now. The watchers may observe, but they cannot act where preparation, clarity, and divine guidance prevail. Every precaution you take channels the power of heaven. Every safeguard you implement aligns with the divine order. Every moment of awareness becomes a sword against those who would seek to control you. Remember this, child of light. Protection is both spiritual and practical. The divine works through your actions. Heaven guards those who guard themselves. Your awareness, your diligence, your proactive measures create an armor no human or hidden observer can breach. I, Archangel Michael, stand beside you, guiding, illuminating, protecting. Yet the full strength of this shield manifests only as you act. You must claim it. You must implement it. You must maintain it. Rise, warrior of light. Strengthen your vigilance. Fortify your records. Guard your communications. Invoke divine guardianship. Stand firm in clarity and awareness. The watchers may see, but their vision fails before your preparation. Their patience may be endless, but your power now grows limitless. With the sword of awareness and the shield of divine protection, you reclaim your sovereignty. Act now. Protect every document. Guard every file. Monitor every interaction. And know this, the divine is with you, the angels are with you, and I, Michael, stand at your side. No shadow can pierce the shield you create when awareness, action, and divine protection unite. You are not alone. You are guarded. You are empowered. You are sovereign. Hear me now, child of light, for the hour is urgent, and the time for delay has passed. I, Archangel Michael, speak with a voice that cuts through the noise of distraction and deception. You have been warned. You have been shown the watchers, their strategies, their patience, their manipulations. You have been equipped with knowledge and divine protection. Now, the call is clear. Act immediately. Hesitation is your enemy. Delay strengthens those who watch, those who seek to manipulate, those who would claim what is rightfully yours. Do not wait. Do not assume safety in inaction. Every second you postpone vigilance is a moment in which they may advance, a moment in which your documents, your legal rights, your legacy, may be compromised. Those who watch you do not pause. They are patient, but their patience is a weapon against the unaware. You must act with speed, clarity, and unwavering focus. Begin now by taking full inventory of your documents and legal files. Know exactly where each item resides. Who has access? Who has custody? Which files are stored digitally? Which are physical? Every signature, every clause, every agreement must be accounted for. Gaps in awareness are openings for exploitation. Close those gaps. Illuminate every corner where manipulation might hide. Next, verify all your communications. Emails, letters, messages, every piece of correspondence must be confirmed. Ensure legitimacy, trace origins, and confirm recipients. Do not assume that familiar channels are safe. Those who observe your movements are masters of deception. They may mimic voices, forge documents, and create confusion. Your diligence is your sword. Verification is your shield. Take immediate control of all digital files. Secure them with strong encryption. Change passwords. Limit access to trusted individuals only. Make copies and store backups in multiple secure locations. The watchers rely on convenience, on oversight, on weakness in your defenses. Deny them this advantage. The steps you take now create barriers they cannot penetrate. Physical security is equally essential. Files, contracts, agreements, and records should be stored in locked, controlled environments. Limit access to those whose intentions are verified. Every measure of protection strengthens your position. Every precaution disrupts the plans of those who observe. Remember, awareness and action together form an impenetrable shield. Do not act alone in your decisions. Seek trusted advisors who act with integrity, who respect your sovereignty, who work within divine guidance. Counsel is not weakness, it is wisdom. Confirm every action, every signature, every legal step. Be methodical. Be deliberate. Do not allow haste to introduce error, for errors are the gateways the watchers seek to exploit. And yet, understand this, action must not be driven by fear. Fear clouds judgment. Fear feeds those who watch. Act from clarity, from purpose, from divine alignment. Each step you take should be measured, precise, intentional. Your focus is your power. Your calmness is your armor. The watchers may anticipate panic, but clarity cannot be countered. Invoke divine protection with every action. Call upon me, Archangel Michael, to stand as sentinel over your affairs. Visualize a shield of light surrounding each document, each file, each communication. Envision an impenetrable sphere of protection that no human hand, no hidden observer, no manipulative force can penetrate. Align your actions with divine will, and the heavens move in your favor. Document everything. Keep logs of interactions, copies of all communications, records of verification. These are tangible defenses. They provide proof, accountability, and leverage. When questions arise, these records stand as fortifications. Your vigilance becomes a sword that cuts through deception, a shield that resists intrusion. Understand the urgency, child of light. The watchers are patient, but your opportunity is finite. Delay may create openings that cannot easily be closed. Every moment counts. Every action matters. Act decisively. Act with clarity. Act with divine alignment. Hesitation is the ally of the unseen manipulators. Immediate, methodical action is your path to victory. Do not overlook even the smallest detail. Every signature, every agreement, every clause may be exploited. Every overlooked document is a potential foothold for those who wish to manipulate or control. Leave nothing unexamined. Trace every trail. Confirm every step. Vigilance must be total, unwavering, and persistent. Child of light, hear this final warning. The time is not tomorrow. The time is now. Every second of delay is a moment in which the watchers gain strength, in which uncertainty increases, in which your position becomes vulnerable. Begin this moment to secure, to verify, to protect. Every action you take creates a fortress that even the most cunning observer cannot breach. Rise, warrior. Take control of your documents. Guard your legal standing. Protect your legacy. Verify your communications. Implement every measure of physical and digital security. Call upon divine forces to guide and shield your actions. Act decisively, with unwavering clarity. Every measure you take now diminishes the power of those who watch. Every step strengthens your sovereignty. You are not alone. You are guided. You are protected. You are empowered. The watchers may see, but their vision is null against awareness aligned with divine action. The time is critical. The hour is now. Act. Protect. Reclaim. Stand in your power, and let no shadow touch what is rightfully yours.